Hello everyone, this is Stefan Franz, Mrs. Franz's son. I'm going to talk about my mealworm farm that I have here. As you can see, there's a lot of drawers. So I got into these for feeding birds and selling them. And what the worms look like are like these little guys right here. And they've just got little feet that they crawl on. We've got our beetles that are in here. Got a lot of beetles. And we'll kind of talk about the process of how everything works. So these beetles are called darkling beetles, and when they lay their eggs, their eggs are so small that you can't actually see them, so we won't be able to see any eggs, unfortunately. But you got these beetles, and they will lay their eggs on the bottom of the bins. They'll lay them right down there. And once the eggs hatch, they turn into little worms. So this is our little worm bin, and you might be able to see all of them squirming around in there. But that's from our recent hatch. It takes about 2 weeks from when the egg is laid for them to hatch. And once they turn into worms, they eat wheat bran or oats, so like your normal oatmeal. And then if I can find it, we throw in a carrot, because carrots give them moisture. So here's what's left of the carrot, but the carrot gives them moisture so that they have something to drink. And as they eat and drink, they get bigger, and eventually they turn into a pupa, which is like a cocoon. It's this little thing right here. And they turn into this for about 2 weeks, and they'll turn into a beetle. Now they have different types of mealworms, which this little guy's trying to run away, so we're going to put him back in his bin here. You can kind of see they like to move around a bit. There's two types of ones. We got the mealworms, which are those small ones you just saw, and then we got our superworms here, which, let's see if I can find one. These superworms are bigger, about 3 times the size of a normal mealworm. They're not much different. They work exactly the same. And these are the beetles for them. And that's their carrot for moisture. They are pretty much the same thing, just a little bit bigger. So from the process of being an egg to an adult is about 4 to 6 weeks, I would say. And all they need is just a small little space with their little bit of wheat bran and their carrots. They produce very quickly. They're constantly laying eggs. This right here is from, I believe, this batch of beetles, and that's just about a week of them laying eggs. So they lay a lot of eggs. And yeah, that's the mealworms.